we are with style and grace, presenting to you the Asa Sisters Melting of the Minds Open Mic Showcase. Yeah. So this one is called Oh Black Girl. So, I've come to make magic. I'm here to throw balls of light at this dark matter, causing it to shatter into a cosmic array of stars speckled and splattered across beautiful hues of yellows and blues, stretching all the way down to my mocha's too. Oh black girl, beauty is in you. Oh black girl, don't forget it was us who raised the bar higher. Please, black girl, realize you are earth, wind, and the fire. Oh black girl, don't forget your path is brighter, 'cause yes, black girl, we are here for a spiritual riot. With Oshun as our pilot, we rise above the toxic, no longer fearing rejection and deception, only seeking God's grace to find peace in our ascension. Come to capture this blessing, 'cause it is you, my black girl. That's that piece. So Michael, are y'all ready to get into that? Yeah! Exactly. There's men in this audience. Come on, y'all have deep voices. I heard you. Anywho, so with this lovely open mic list, I'm glad that the person that's first is first, because I already know he got some hot shit because he was a featured artist at one of our other shows. You should definitely, where you at? You should definitely come back and be another feature. Just saying. Everybody put your hands together, stomp your feet, whatever you gotta do, clap, snap, all that junk for Hams.
You ever woke up in the middle of the night hot? 'Cause it's 97 degrees, you smell the funk of the max, the flexing the strength over slaves while they're bowing on their knees? Well, I'm just trying to clear your mind now, 'cause you see, I've been waiting on the summertime so we could then get to the blood on the leaves engulfed in fire, standing not at ease. Drawing flames like Luke Kane with a pen filled with ether. The fire of the diaspora is telling me to be a strong leader, not a people pleaser, pathetically leasing our culture's mental features as though they're creatures. You see, my homie Emmanuel Lass and then Azar stated, there ain't no more leaders, just Uncle Toms and deceivers, focused on their personal gain and careers, afraid to face their fears. These niggas ain't got no gas, they roll through the revolution in the Prius. Wow. Greatness doesn't only lie in the minds of those that think their consciousness is clearer. You see, Africa is vast and Kemet represents more than what's just northeast of the Sahara. It's not complex to see the complexion of the skin may be fairer, but then there are those that want to manipulate us and our ancestors' mission, admitting the many tribal lines still existing, no longer contorting cultural ties. You see, in the FOI, my folks was bow twisting. This is the new school of thought. Wait, we be on the grind during lunchtime. This is food for thought, making your mind full with bean pies for consumption. These new coons and their conclusions, they see us Baptists, Protestants, and Lutherans, Sunni, Shiites, and Sufis as cultural religious roofies, and they want to play clueless and act as though Jesus wasn't Jewish, preaching the gospel, descended from Ethiopia. Africa's uncolonized utopia. 2,000 years later, we got the Rastas, following the word of Garvey to Haile Selassie, preaching peace as we smoke the herb to the ashes, releasing their minds from the confines of the masters, cleansing critical, creative, cultural clans. You see, Mansa Musa on the pilgrimage traversed miles across the sands. Saida, the pirate queen of North Africa, ruled the Moroccan city of Tatouan, so please don't act as though a woman couldn't beat the best man. You see, the culture is flipped, it is turning, facing fellowship, lifting is burning. No one's learning. Warning, warning. We up in the fields forming in formation, facing the past that is haunting and strong in us. Fearing ourselves don't belong in us. The sands of time to us is more than dust. Prince of Persia. You see, I'm the nonchalant Prince of conscious, causing catastrophic nauseous nonsense. I'm a cynical savior of the South Side, like I got communal consensus with common sense. But that's not common sense. So when it comes to our culture, don't put it in the back of your mind like Rosa. Ruby Bridges walked into the education system with a soldier, and that's the truth. Educate the youth. We not just kings and queens, we miracles by God, giving more power than Zeus. I'm an original, not operating through the shadows, meaning no matter how privileged I become, I won't forget about the fight back in the ghettos, proving that Black Panther ain't one of the only black superheroes. You see, this is straight up human metamorphosis. I'm a contortionist. Like Neo, I am one with the wisdom of Morpheus. Black thought on your mind causing mental nuclear fission. Sojourning truth with Tariq, and the roots is my religion, avoiding governmental systems systematic distortion. These are woke goals. This is food for your soul. Take control of your portions. Hold the hypocrites highly for the habitual extortion. Bringing rigor on resources to deny intercultural forces. We Project 1000 so they can't deny the influx of Afro courses, which would then cause our progress to cease. So I end with salam or peace. Hotep, to be at peace with yourself. Don't let that word lose its meaning. Yes, the culture is diasporic, so remember, it's the ignorant folks, not the word that needs cleaning. So don't be demeaning just because you don't know the meaning. Thank you. From here, I try to sit off top. Wakanda is the model that molded me to be cohesive. From Njidaka to Killmonger, M'Baku, and the K2 thesis, I've been writing non-stop with no plans on ceasing. Now presenting a piece portrayed as Princess Letitia. A miracle-making kid genius in brown skin and African features. Teaching science and technology and crafting speeches. You see, engineering and mathematics after practice help to master habits for a petty princess living in a panther palace. So finally, here's a black girl bringing some black and magic. Cause all that old Harry Potter shit is ass backwards. No more nerdy white boys in bad fashion feeling asthmatic and cracked glasses. Now it's hidden figures figuring ways to use their minds to surpass NASA. With natural curls locked, laced, and baby hairs laid a tad backwards. She's a smart black woman in charge of saving the vision. The next up in a long lineage of the world's greatest women. I need you to sit and look and not just listen. There's an art to locking down bars without guarding a prison. When my brother's off on a mission, I'm running the business, sharing the tech through our outreach and centers. You see, M'Baku, back off. I respect our traditions. Check this fit and wit that our ancestors gifted. T'Challa made you submit, so now you forced to bear witness. A panther sit on a throne surrounded by sisters, living life like a type of ambassador. She is proof that black girls rock from Oakland to Africa. Just like Toph, she's a metal-bending master with the vibranium blasters. As her brother reps the mantle of king and the Black Panther. Stan Lee crafted for Ryan Coogler, a character mastered by the actress Letitia Wright to teach you right before you land in a casket. I wanted to send off this series like a rite of passage. Thinking about it made me blush as I write my passage. Is this the ending to the Black Panther trilogy that I established? Just wait for the sequel. Her IQ above average, beyond cameras in black fashion. That art game includes black dances performed with passion, giving me outstanding reasons to redefine my standards. How I shoot my shot wrong but I own 2 cameras. If I want to treat it like a sport, I guess I got to lawyer up to learn how to court. Always stay respectful and have no fury. Let this case now close with the verdict set by the jury and still ask that question, where will I find my Shuri? In Wakanda, a place where greatness is honored, and that's a promise. Thank you. Wakanda. Thank you.
Okay. So give it up for him one more again. Do it. Just do it. You always have hot shit. Like, your wordplay is crazy. I don't. So I got a question because of how crazy your wordplay is. So, and I'm sorry if it bugs you because this question bugs me when people ask me. Rapper?
No.
Question mark? Yes. Right answer. Right answer. Even though I think you would really be good at it. You know, like J. Cole vibes. Anyway, that's another conversation for another time. So back into this open mic list, somebody else that I recently saw at Verbs After Work. And he's, again, hot shit. And I like saying his name. So it's because I'm stupid, so I like saying his name. So if I say it funny, it is what it is. Funny, stupid, you know. But yeah, and I like his hair. So give it up, clap your hands for Schmitty. You see why I like saying his name.
In competition with idle time, not enemies. Who'd ever thought they idolized the energy? Switch up, now they hoping that they finish me. Most of the time back home is where the envy be. Endless. It's how I try to keep it. I was talking about the money while they talked about the secrets. Mama taught me never show no weakness. And never bring your heart to the tables when niggas feasting. That's when they tend to get greedy. That's when you feel like you overachieving on everything. You know you never need it. Now people ain't who they seem. And these months turn into years. We barely talking in between. I know I'm off chasing dreams and I can't be heartless with these things. But I swear your soul is pure cause you still offer me a drink. Now it's hard for me to think whenever I come and stay. I'm off just like it's spring. We were before, girl, I'm off. We'll let these things, Still waiting for the proofs to probably set in. Calling up the guys to bring the coops to the west and damn. I'm not the type to speak much on my accolades, but I know a couple of hoes who will still pack a blaze and slash the ties of anyone who slides in my lane. Awfully strange how I had to doctor the game. Niggas rather sneak this instead of mention your name. And if the cops ask, we ain't got shit to explain. But now she's thinking that this is hopeless. It's harder for her to focus, cause people ain't who they seem. These months turn into years, we're barely talking in between. I know I'm off chasing dreams and I can't be heartless with these things, but I swear your soul is pure, cause you still offer me a drink. I might offer her a ring, but now it's hard for me to think. Wherever I come and stay, I'm off just like it's spring. We like we were before, girl, I'm awful at these things. It's still better to be awful than just awfully late. Every time I feed the team, it's right off the plate. See you gaining speed, they tend to tell you wait. Tendencies, I swear that you will never see. Screaming out actions that they think will be best for me. Shady actions when chilling under the money tree. Should've known when I took first that they would come for me. Supposedly, that's just how this shit's supposed to be. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Running out of words, running out of time. Done and pretending that everything is fine, as if my heart isn't in conflict with my mind. My tears are like oceans, and I ask Frank to come swim good within them. Come feel them, come let your mind drown within the depths of them, cause they run deep like the poison you injected into my veins. Tell the devil to let loose on your reins. Wait. You look confused, like you got silly putty for brains, like you don't know what the fuck I'm saying, and you're standing over there laughing like this is a fucking game. Do I look like I'm playing? Let me stop. Let me explain to everyone exactly what happened. I met you on a Friday, which really should be called High Day, because the drunken kiss took me high that day, and if I would have known that was the beginning of the end, I would have ended it that day. I didn't though. It was your birthday weekend and our hormones began to sing, but I just thought it was a fling. I didn't think that 9 months later I'd be standing on stage with a broken heart. I am though. And through the backlash and the backstabs and the ooh-wee, she don't need to fuck with her. I was still there. And as you so eloquently put it, when everybody was anti-you, I was crazy for you, more like insane for you, but either way, this one thing is true. You are a complete fucking dick. You were the magician and I was the rabbit you put out of your hat. I was your fucking trick. Or maybe it was you that tricked me and made me believe that you could eventually be in love with me, when technically you were only in lust with me, only falsely in touch with me. Now, don't get me wrong, we made beautiful music together, even though low key, we made beautiful music together. And I don't mean just the sex, even though low key, it's surpassed the rest. But instead of sexing me, maybe you could try explaining to me why I couldn't be a girl, but instead you replaced me. Don't get me wrong, she's cute, but I need you to think like Chris and realize that she ain't me. She ain't me. She ain't me. And nobody will ever love you like I did, and nobody will ever do all the things that I did, and nobody will go all the way to Sarah Bush at 8 in the morning on a Sunday to pick you up because you were drunk like I did. I gave 110% while you only gave 75%. There's a 45% difference, and 4 out of 5 people told me that this would happen, but I ain't listened. I allowed myself to look like a fool for you, which is something I don't usually do, but somehow, magically, you captivated me. But instead of being romantic like Monica and cute, let's take it to the court and play for your remorse. Like, how the fuck did you drop me in a week's course? Like, let me break it down for you. Let me slow it down for you. I let go of a nigga that wasn't even interested in fucking me. But I still reluctantly waited patiently for you to love me. But now, it just seems like you drugged me. Drugged me good and dirty and can't sleep because of tomorrow. Looking for someone to love me, but the words running the marathon in my head as I watch the residue of us beside me. Remember those nights when you laid beside me, just chasing pavements, trying to get back to me. jump back to me. Finally getting a piece of reality. Finally getting a piece of gravity. But fuck it. I'm turning off my heart and rebooting it like you did. And I ain't never been a quitter, but fuck it. And I ain't never had a dick, but you can suck it. Whether this goes in one ear or out the other, I don't really give a fuck, kid, because nobody will ever love you like I did. Just that piece. Call me whatever you want. Just call me. Anyway, this is our sisters, Melting of the Mind Open Mic Showcase. Always on, hopefully, fingers crossed, be it balanced tea and coffee. Check us out.